Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, as you can see from the thumbnail, we are going to talk about the latest miner from Bitmain. As you can see, the miner, it's called Antminer Z11 and it is for Zcash, or basically for all the coins that are on the same algorithm, and it hashes at a whopping speed, we should say, of 135 kilo hashes or kilosouls per second, as you can see. And the shipping date, since this is a new miner, it's going to be on the late April or maybe the beginning of May, because obviously the shipping is first to order, it's going first, or first to pay, it's going first to get to receive their miner. So basically, let's say by the beginning of May. But what we are going to focus in this video, is that we are going to do some math and see if this miner it's worth buying or ordering, we should say, or not, because not everything is what it seems. And basically, anyway, this is what I think, this is the way how I do my math, and basically this is not 100% what the reality would be about this miner. But anyway, with the coming out of this new Antminer for Zcash, you obviously can see that Zcash has gone up this latest week, but obviously all the coins have gone up this week. But if you can see, especially when this new miner has announced, we see a spike in the price, and obviously this is a pure pump, at least in my opinion. So you should be very careful, because with this pump, obviously when we calculate, or when we do our calculation about this miner, how much we are going to earn, then it can give us a wrong idea on this Antminer. So basically, how I do the calculation is very easy. We go to what to mine, which is a page where we can do theoretical calculation on the speed and on the earnings of this miner. So basically, we go to ASICs, we go to Equihash, we enter the value of the hashing speed, which is 135 kilo hashes. We enter the wattage. Basically, this is the base one. It can be a little bit higher in my opinion, but we're gonna leave it like that, and we are going to calculate this with the cost of $0.1 per kilowatt hours. I know that most, or let's say 90%, more than 90% of all countries, at least in Europe, have a kilowatt hour price of higher than 0.1, but for sake of averaging, let's say in the whole world, we are going to average the price at $0.1 per kilowatt hours. And we can see that we can mine with this speed, we can mine roughly 0.26 Zcash per day, which is not bad considering the all-time high price of Zcash. But we are going to focus on the current price and current difficulty, and we are going to earn, after the electricity, we are going to earn about 16 or let's say $13 to $16 per day, which is not bad. But calculating that from Bitmain, there have come out miners that when they were new, when they were launched, you would get let's say earnings of more than $100 per day. So basically, this is 1/10 of the new miners which Bitmain have launched during the years. But obviously, we are talking here about the late 2017, when the prices shoot up. Obviously the difficulty was low, and the beginning of 2018, and then after the half of 2018, we all know how the mining thing went. And so I decided to make this video just to warn you guys, because again, in my opinion, and this is only my personal opinion, because obviously this is not 100% sure, but in my opinion, this can be deceiving. This can be deceiving because if we go to Coin Wars, enter the speed, and enter the cost and so on, you can see that here it says that you were break even after 133 days. But with $12 per month, let's say $13 per month, so basically around 4 months. But obviously you have to know that there are already many ASIC miners on the Zcash network, and obviously when this new miner comes out, obviously other companies are going to launch new miners, and the difficulty will shoot up very much. So this is basically calculated with the current difficulty and with the current price. So if the price doesn't go up at the rate which the difficulty goes up, then this time can be very much longer than this. And from the story till now, from what we have seen till now, this is true. So you can calculate roughly, or theoretically calculate, that you are going to get your money back at least double this time. So basically we can say that you are going to get your money back at the best case scenario around 5 to 6 months at best, and this is with the without the difficulty surpassing the price. If it happens that the price surpasses the growth rate of the difficulty, then obviously we can get our money back much sooner, but not much faster than 5 months. At least this is my calculation. This is what I have experienced because I own Antminer. So basically this is what I calculate. If we can see on another calculator, you can see roughly the same thing, around $14 a day, here around $12 a day, and in here on what to mine around $13 a day. So basically the average is around $13 a day, which is not bad again. But considering the price of this new Antminer, which is $1,336, then you have to buy the AP7 PSU or power adapter if you don't own one, obviously. But this is the budget one, we should say, and the one that is going to work with this miner. Obviously you have to calculate the shipping that can vary from at least $150 to around $300. That what it costed me when I bought my Antminers. It costs me around $310 if I'm not mistaken, because you have to pay shipping from for the miner and another shipping for the PSU. So they are not together, they are separate shippings, so you have to pay double shipping. Then you have to calculate customs on your country. In my country there are 22% sorry about this, we pay 22% of the whole price, the miner, the PSU, and the shipping. We pay 22% of all of this price. So basically, at least for Albania, for my country, we can consider a price around $1,800, or let's say $2,000 roughly for one miners, which is basically mad, which is very bad. And I say this because obviously, as I told you at the previously, we have to rely, and we have to, let's say, believe that the price is going to keep up with the growth on the difficulty, because we have the Z9, obviously we have the Z9 minis that are going for sale, and obviously this is understandable, because with these new miners coming into the market, then the Z9 minis and the Z9 and all other miners, old miners, are going let's say, are going to get useless because you are not going to earn anything with those miners. So that's why I decided to do this video, because I saw many people going and try to sell their Z9 and Z9 mini miners, and there are people that want to sell them for 600 euros, or let's say roughly $700. And yeah, for those people that have those miners, the Z9 minis and the Z9, if they manage to sell those miners for $500 to $700, then definitely go ahead and buy this miner, because you will get your money back in 2 months, maybe less. But basically, for all other people that are new to this and get this message, because I got an email about this new miner. Obviously they have another miner about Bitcoin, but that's not enter into that, because that is even worse than these miners. So basically, be very careful, do your own research, do your own calculation, but keep in mind that this is the price for the miner. You have to add the PSU, you have to add the shipping cost, you have to add the bank fees, the transaction fees for Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Bitcoin Cash, or whatever you want to pay. You have to add your customs if you have custom. And I'm not calculating in here, I'm calculating in here only the electricity price. I'm not calculating pool fee, I'm not calculating any fees for converting coins. I'm not calculating in here if you have to pay your internet. I'm not calculating if you have to pay a rent if you have a rented place. I'm not calculating if you have to pay taxes on your state, because obviously most of the states pay taxes on all of these things. So basically, the scenario I'm showing to you, it's the best one possible, which means that we hope that the price at least will keep with the increase of the difficulty, and obviously we don't have any of these expenses that I told you. So basically, the case for you may be much worse than the one I'm showing you here. So you have to keep this in mind. But if you have money, if you have Z9 minis and Z9s that you can sell, and if you have free electricity, then go for it. You are going to get a very good chance to make a very good hand of money. Let's say, let's not say you are going to get rich, but if you have free electricity, definitely you are going to get a really nice bunch of money out of this new miner. But obviously you have to be very careful about this one, and obviously do your own calculation, see the cost of your electricity, see the cost for the shipping, see the cost of the customs, calculate other costs, maintaining cost, internet cost, rent cost if you have, obviously, and taxes that you might pay on your state, because obviously we see here, if we just look at the calculation, we see that the monthly earning is going to be from $350 maybe to $400 a month. So you can say in 3 months I will get my money back. But you have to keep in mind that with this new miner coming into the market, the difficulty is going to shoot up, so you are going to get much lower payouts from these coins. So basically you have to rely only on the price, or let's say the hope that the price is going to keep up with the increase on the difficulty. And obviously, again, this is my personal opinion, but I advise you, if you have some Z9 minis and if you have some Z9s currently, try and sell them. Even for $300, you will be very much better than keeping them, because they will get useless when these new miners come into the market. And obviously other companies are going to produce new miners, not only Bitmain. So basically, if you have any of them, try to sell them cheap, because you can buy money with those you can buy coins with those monies. So basically you don't have to do anything, so, and you can still have coins if you want to keep them for the long term, and obviously hope on the price. Okay then, I think I covered all what I wanted to say. So basically, be very careful. Don't even mind the the new miner, the Antminer DR5, because this is even worse than the Z11. So be very careful. Again, it may still be a chance that in 2 to 3 months you may get your money back, because we can have a bull run, but this is if we will have a bull run. But if you have some old miners and you can sell them, then you can definitely try and buy them. Obviously, if you have free electricity or very low price electricity, if you don't have customs, if you don't have too high taxes, internet or rent or other stuff like this, you can consider buy this new miner. Okay, then that was it for today. Thanks very much for staying and listening me rumbling about this one. But I just wanted to warn you guys and to let you know how I do my calculation. Maybe it can help you out with this one. So do your own calculation with the prices that you might have on your country, and yeah, then at the end decide if it's worth to buy this miner or not. Okay, then that was it for today. Again, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget all the good stuff. Subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification, and also like and share the videos. And yeah, as always, catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.